My wife cheated on me and she is pregnant and the baby might not be mine. Not quite sure why I'm doing this. I've been drinking quite heavily for most of today, so if I stop making sense you all understand why. I'm 40 and my wife is 38. She was always adamant that we wouldn't have children. I wanted them but loved her more than the idea of becoming a father. We met when I was 20 and she was 18 and were married by the time I was 22. She came from a very privileged background and her parents did not approve of me. They are of the opinion that she married below her social station. A few months ago she visited her parents and her father bought her a new car. Her parents have serious money and I trusted her, so it wasn't something that I questioned. Plus she's always received gifts from her father over the years. Why would this one be any different? A couple of weeks ago she told me that she was pregnant and I was ecstatic. Happier than I've ever been. But it didn't last long. I got a call from a friend and he told me that he'd seen her with her brother-in-law, sister's husband, while she was visiting her parents. She hadn't told me that she'd seen him. They've always had a weird dynamic that's made me uncomfortable, but I consoled myself with the view that she had chosen me. She could have been with him, but she had chosen me. My friend sent me some pictures and it changed things. The images showed a couple that were very close. The image showed them gazing and holding each other. The intimate gestures of one's familiar with each other. Her gazing at home with a look that I had hoped was reserved for myself. His hands in her hair as he kissed her. Turns out it's more than likely he bought her the car. I confronted her about it, asked her what happened, but she lied. Told me she hadn't seen him. Told me that I should know the score between them, that she has to be civil. Very complicatedly civilized. I showed her the pictures and told her to leave. That was a week ago. Then I did the maths in my head and realized the dates line up. There is a very real chance he might be the baby's father. Today I asked her for a DNA test, but she exploded at that. The thought of subjecting her baby to a test. But without one, I'll never accept this child as mine. This whole ordeal has made me reconsider my marriage. Not only that, but how honest she's been throughout it. How many of the gifts you have received over the years have actually been from your father? Have you opened up for any man who has bought you something nice? Have I literally married a bad woman? I've sent her sister the pictures. Not for any noble reason of thinking that she should know. I want to hurt my wife and brother-in-law, and that's the best way I know at the moment. On Monday, I think I'm going to talk to a lawyer and set the divorce proceedings in motion. Thank you for reading, and I'm sorry if this is a mess. My emotional state isn't great and I've had a lot to drink. Edit, thanks for the support. Those that don't believe me, that's your prerogative. This is the internet and I understand your skepticism. I need her permission for a DNA test and she's made it clear that she won't give it. The next step is I get a divorce and lose half my stuff. Infidelity doesn't matter as much to the UK courts. Dyslexia and a high level of alcohol are responsible for spelling and grammar mistakes. Comments. 1. First, get a pre-birth paternity test. How you get her there? You tell her that y'all are going somewhere together and you go straight to the doctor and say that we are getting a pre-birth paternity test. If she fights you on this, then that should be a red flag to know that it may not be yours. Secondly, tell your sister-in-law and send her the pictures of what's going on. She may not leave her husband, she may, depends on it, could be financial stability. If he's buying your wife cars and giving her money, then the sister may care but still stay. Tell her anyway, some people put their respect before money. Regardless of anything, I would start divorce proceedings because more than likely she's been having an affair with her brother-in-law for quite a bit of time. But that's up to you. Some people are dumb enough to stay, smart people usually leave. If the child turns out to be yours, you can still take care of the child without being in a marriage with her, plus you don't have to really deal with her. I don't know why people assume that being co-parents you have to deal with the other parents all the time. That's untrue. You can have a third party intervene with both of you. Even if you stay, your marriage is never going to be the same. You're always going to be wondering when you see the brother-in-law and your wife what they were doing. Whenever your wife goes to her family supposedly house, you're going to be wondering if she's meeting up with the brother-in-law. There's no need to put yourself through it, just get out the marriage. If you don't do anything else, tell your sister-in-law. Send her the pictures. Just say, hey, blank, I don't know what's been going on, but my wife went there last week claiming to go see your parents, but a friend of mine sent me pictures with her and your husband together. I'm going to send you the pictures and you determine what you want to do with them. 2. Her reaction to your wanting a DNA test is extremely concerning. There are non-invasive DNA tests available before the baby is born. The test requires a blood sample from the mother and cheek swab sample from the possible father. Fetal DNA combines with the mother's by passing into the mother's bloodstream. The fetal DNA is isolated and analyzed during the testing process and then compared to the possible father's. You can get the results in as little as 3 days, but usually it is a 7-day wait. The test is 99% reliable. Good luck. 3. Man, I am sorry for you. She denied you the possibility to become a father, and now she is probably having an affairs baby. Man, you don't waste more of your life with someone like her even if the child is yours. I think your best option is divorce her. She is a cheater and a disgusting woman. Life is too short to waste it with someone that doesn't deserve it. I hope you take the best decision for you. 4. I'm sorry to hear that, but you should definitely contact a lawyer. Sometimes consultation/initial advice is free or less than the cost of retaining the lawyer. From there you can move forward with your next plan of action legally. Please stay clear-headed and focused because a child is involved. Since your wife's family has social status, I'm sure her family will be quick to seek full custody. Good luck. 6. Get paternity during divorce proceedings. Rich people hate scandals. They rug sweep. But lives, scandalous lives. The best here is to keep those photos for divorce trial. She will accept anything to keep that out of public eye. Brother, good for telling your sister-in-law. Her husband is chaining your wife and probably countless other women. Get tested for STDs. You got good friends. 7. Demand, via court order if necessary, a DNA/paternity test before you even consider signing off on a birth certificate. There's no legitimate reason for you to get stuck paying child support for, or raising, a child that is not yours. 8. Hi Opie, I'm so sorry for what you are passing through, but I believe you are doing the right things. Being the child yours or not, it doesn't matter. That is not the issue for your marriage. The issue is that she betrayed you and your marriage. I'll advise you to 1. Implement the 180. 2. Consult a lawyer to see what your options are and, if you feel comfortable with them, file for divorce. 3. When the paperwork is ready, serve her where is the worst to her. 9. Yeah, I think your best option is divorce if she doesn't want to do a DNA test. Make sure you tell the judge this and provide the evidence as well. It might be leverage regarding paying child support. I don't know the laws in the UK, but it is worth a shot. Either way, you need to leave this toxic family and make sure you tell your in-laws just how sick their family is with the proof of your wife banging your sister's husband. Best of luck to you and keep us posted on this and your status, my friend. 10. Wow, that sucks. Sadly, it will suck in a totally new way if you end up being the father. Good luck and keep your chin up.